Hey, what's up YouTube? And if you are someone that has been looking for ways to monetize their DMs either through automation or through AI or a blend of both, right? Then this is gonna be a great video for you because I'm gonna break down the tools that I use in order to implement these solutions for my clients, and I'm gonna break down the pros and cons of each and why you would use one in one situation versus why you use one in another, right? And so the two tools that I'm gonna be talking about today are GoHighLevel and ManyChat. Right? So just for context, my name is Wally Nguyen. I basically have been running and using these DM automations since 2017 now. I've used it for all different kinds of businesses, brick and mortar, in-person, network marketing, even, online courses, online education, consultants, right? I built it in all these different industries and niches. And so I have a little bit of experience in terms of using DM automation tools. And so primarily the tool that I've used in all of these solutions is ManyChat, right? So I'm going to talk a lot about ManyChat, but there is another tool that we are using in a lot of our other client solutions that is GoHighLevel, right? And so I want to talk about both of those tools for you guys, so that way you can determine which one is going to be better for you, because they have very similar things going on, but not necessarily, but the use cases and the flexibility is a little different per platform, right? So first things first, on the DM automation side, you can use either, right? Actually, both of them are just as good as the other in terms of providing that solution, right? So comment keywords. So if you see those posts where people will basically have someone comment below, so they'll have a post and they'll say, hey, comment to get this free guide, right? So they'll comment below, and then they'll send you a message, right? They'll send you a DM automation, and then that will basically start the conversation off and everything, right? You kind of get it from there. So if you want to pull off that solution, you can do it in GoHighLevel and ManyChat. And if you want to pull off normal DM automation, like someone just DMs you a specific keyword or a phrase, and you want to fire an automation there, right? You can do all of the same stuff inside of GoHighLevel and ManyChat. Right? Now, specifically, the one that I want to break down today, or the component that I think is the most important, the conversation here, is the AI, right? So yes, both of them are equal in terms of DM automation, but they are different in terms of their AI components and how they can be used. And so that's going to be where I break down in this video which one I think is a better tool for you to actually implement a blend of AI and automation into your chats, right? So that being said, let's go over to GoHighLevel, and I'm going to show you guys how the conversation AI is set up and how it works on the GoHighLevel side, and then I'll show you on the ManyChat side everything is where, how the AI works there, and then we'll talk about the use cases and how they can be used based on how they're set up. Not to say that one software couldn't mold and adapt and implement a software another way as well, or implement this tool in another way as well, but I'll just show you what the capabilities are, and I'll talk about the different use cases as we go through. So let's hop right into GoHighLevel. Okay, so now we're in GoHighLevel, right? And so we popped over here. How you actually find the conversational AI, right, is you're going to go on your tab on the left side. You see all your normal stuff right here. So Launchpad, conversations, all that stuff. You're going to hit this big settings button in the bottom left corner. Boom, hit that. And then you'll notice that once you've hit settings, it opens up a little bit of a different menu. And then you'll see under your business services, you're going to be able to click conversation AI, right? So you click conversation AI, and then now this window pops up where then now this is like how you configure your AI, right? So first things first is preferences, right? So you can turn it off, right? They have the autopilot feature, so that's actually when the AI is fully working and can completely respond and message for you, right? You have your suggestive AI, so basically it will suggest a response instead of you having to come up with it. It'll, as you're kind of looking at the chat window, it'll have an auto-populated suggestive response, which is useful. And then obviously you can just have it fully off, right? So you can kind of choose how you want to have it set up here in the GoHighLevel platform. Next thing is supported channels, right? And so it works with SMS, and I think that is like the big winner here for me in terms of everything I like about the GoHighLevel AI. It's the SMS side, right? Because if you can have this hooked up to SMS, people, I'll just tell you from experience that I've worked on Instagram for a long time now, and when you're having conversations or chats with people on Instagram, sometimes they just want to talk to someone Like they just want to talk to someone via text message because it feels safer, right? People have been scammed on these different platforms before, so having an SMS AI can also be very useful to your strategy to help you kind of, you know, meet people where they want to go, right? So I think that's important. But anyway, it works on Instagram, Facebook, SMS, and then you can have it work on a chat widget and a live chat too. I think so. You may not use the other two, but definitely you would probably use the SMS, Facebook, and Instagram. So cool. That is the kind of the first little configuration right here. And then you can go to your advanced settings. So advanced settings, you can put in your business name. That's useful if you want to make sure that you have a custom field, right? So if you want to tell people your business name, stuff like that. Some people don't care because they're the individual, so it doesn't matter. Up to you how you want to set it up, right? And then you have the autopilot mode, right? So autopilot. This is important. So whenever you turn this thing on, this is like how it configures how it's going to respond, right? So you can see the pricing here at the bottom. It's not free. I mean, there is an unlimited plan that will let you do more stuff, but you know, otherwise you're going to pay this per response mode. So the first one is like wait time before responding, right? So it basically, this is like how long they're going to wait on the other side for the response to come. So you can make this faster or slower. I recommend, I mean, 2 minutes is kind of long to me. If they're responding, you want to, you know, respond pretty quickly. So 90 seconds, a minute most, right? That's what I'm thinking for your setup right here. And then maximum messages a bot can send to a contact. So you can up this or down it, right? Depending on how you want to do that. And then send the bot to sleep, right? When you message through a workflow. So for example, if you reply back, then you turn off the AI. So you can set this timer for how long the AI would turn off, right? And then also the number of messages. So this is just basically to help with cost, and then also like that way people don't end in like endless cycles. There's a ton of ways you can use that, this optimization right here. So it just depends on how you want your AI to work for your business, right? So that's the bot settings, and I went over the pricing right there. So let's go over to bot trial. So this is like where I can send messages to the bot and just see how it will respond, right? So think of it like a playground, a messaging window. You can do that there. So I would just message this thing, and then I can see how my bot's going to respond in different scenarios, right? So this is good just to test different, like it's a sandbox that's not live yet, so that way you can see how the thing's going to respond, and that'll help out a lot with optimizing, right? The next one's the bot training, which is obviously the most important. If you can't train your bot, then you're basically stuck in dead water. The thing's not going to learn and be like a personalized experience, right? And, you know, that's people's biggest fear with AI, is that it's not going to be able to give someone a customized response based on my specific information or my business or whatever, right? And so this is how we get over that, or this is how we optimize for that. So you'll notice that you can actually enter in a domain right here. And you can put your website link, you can put a bunch of different stuff in this URL phase, but this is now like giving the bot information about you or your business, so that way it can basically personalize and be customized for your specific offer, right? So now, granted, setting this up is a little bit of a, what's the word I want to use? You got to fine tune it a little bit, right? So you may want to use your website. You can even use Google Docs in here, right? You can say all URLs with the path, or all URLs in this domain, right? Exact URL. So you can, that would be like your website stuff, right? And then obviously you can add, you know, all your uploaded links is in a data right here. But one key feature that I think is useful for everyone here is that you can use a Google Doc. So create a Google Doc, create a knowledge base, put it in here. Now you have a customized AI. Really simple stuff. Okay, cool. So that is the web crawler side and the domain and everything like that. Then you have your customized bot responses. So add AI, add Q&A right here. So when you click that, you can basically put in specific questions that people ask, and then the specific answer that you want the bot to use in that scenario if someone asks a question like that. So that is very useful if you have very specific business, like, so let's say you work in the life insurance space, right? Well, how you answer questions is really important in life insurance space, because we don't want to go to jail or misrepresent something or get fined or any of those other things that could possibly happen in that niche. So same thing with probably like lawyers. So in that case, what we want to do is we just want to make sure that we list out the specific answers that we want the bot to use, so that way it doesn't like get mixed up or say something wrong, right? Okay, so this is the bot training web crawler feature, and then now you can configure your intents, right? And so this is basically where I feel like where GoHighLevel and ManyChat have different use cases. So I'll start talking about this now, and I'll show you what I mean. So there's a support in general question and answer prompt, right? So think of this as like two functions. So the two functions that they have available for right now for the AI is a support bot, or like a FAQ thing, and then a appointment booking bot. So someone that's specifically trying to book an appointment for your business. So those are the two like AI, I call them AI agents, but that's like the two AI agent features that you can use inside GoHighLevel right now. So let's go to the support and general question and answer one. So hit edit, right? And so you notice there's a few components in here. So first things first is like, who is the bot? Then it's the goal. And then is there anything else the bot should know? So who is the bot is like the identity, right? And so you can put in here, hey, support. So this intention for this thing is a support bot, right? And so you'd want to optimize this who is the identity, so to speak, for that purpose. So that would be the who is the bot, or what the information you fill that in with. The next one is the goal, right? And so the goal is really important. And this is something that you can't actually edit right now in GoHighLevel, which this is one of the limitations, right? But yeah, your goal is to assist with customers with their queries. That is the only goal that you can set for this bot. And so the identity needs to match that. And then right here where it says anything else the bot should know, this is where you then add in all your custom rules, right? So you'll notice it says in here like maintain a casual, purposeful tone, mirror the customer's language, and avoid using emojis, stuff like that, right? So you'll notice that this AI has rules, right, or kind of gives it context on how to be in terms of tone and different things like that, right? So it's really a useful feature. And obviously the bot kind of goes together with your training, right? So if it has information about your business, and then now it has the right rules or parameters around it, then that's kind of how you create your AI solution, right? And obviously it's a little bit of testing. So, it's not going to be perfect on day one. It's, you got to test and iterate and basically make this thing awesome, right? It does take a little bit of time to do that. So that being said, so that's support in general question and answer. And then you'll notice if I go into appointment booking, right, this is how people set up these AI appointment setting bots, right? So anyone that you see on the internet that says, I have an AI appointment setting bot, very likely, if you ask them it's GoHighLevel, it's probably this, and it's called the conversational AI bot, right? So anyway, you'll notice that the goal of this one is to get the customer to book an appointment. So that is the objective, or what the bot is trying to do, right? And then you can essentially, you can always go up here and edit this who is the bot if you want to make it more specific. And you'll notice that there has rules as down here as well, so for context. So that is very useful for us because basically you can now have an AI appointment setter, right, that lives in your text messages, your Facebook, and your Instagram. It can answer messages and basically do a lot of this stuff for you. So that way you can just focus on getting more leads, right? Because this thing will basically replace appointment setters. So that being said, that's basically the AI appointment setting bot, right? So you have who is the bot, you have the goal, you have anything else the bot should know, and these are your rules to follow or different contexts you can add to the thing, right? Now, what I think is really cool about the appointment setting feature here, how it works inside of GoHighLevel, is the conversational flow, right? And so you'll notice that you can add in like very specific questions, right, that you want the bot to find out. So like, for example, in our processes, I've been helping train appointment setters for a very long time now. And so we have a very specific order of questions that we like to ask someone in order to make sure that they're qualified to even get on the phone call with someone, right? And so you can add these pre-qualifications right here, or these specific questions in this certain order, that then now you can have the bot make sure that it asks these questions beforehand, right? So I find that feature extremely useful for people who already have experience appointment setting, because now they can customize this even further, right? It's not just going to try to book an appointment, it's going to ask the questions that you wanted to ask beforehand to make sure that they're a qualified lead, and then book the appointment. So that is very, very powerful, and something that people should be using inside of the AI, and they can achieve that result inside the GoHighLevel AI, right? So I'm going to show you how I've replicated this in another software, which is ManyChat, in just a second. But that's basically how this appointment setting process works and how you can set it up for yourself. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I hope that was valuable, and just drop down in the comments if you do, and I'll try my best to answer them. So that being said, we've broken down the GoHighLevel AI and everything about that now. So now what I want to do is hop into the ManyChat AI and show you what's different and why I think, and basically the use cases, right? I think GoHighLevel has a very specific use case now, and I think that ManyChat also has a blend of use cases because of just how they set up their AI is really important. So that being said, let's hop over to the ManyChat platform, and we will now go into the ManyChat AI and break down everything about that. Okay, so I'm over in ManyChat now. So for you guys that are not familiar with ManyChat, I will make a video and I will help you guys get familiar with ManyChat. But basically, what I'm at right now in ManyChat is what I call the flow builder, or what they call the flow builder, I should say. So basically, this is how we set up automations in ManyChat. So if you're a ManyChat user, then you go to hit automations right here. Right? And all you need to do is create a new automation, and that would basically take you to your flow builder. So you'll notice that I am in a blank flow builder right now, right? Because I'm going to demonstrate the AI step, and then I'm going to show you guys how I've used this in ManyChat to basically pull off some awesome solutions. So that being said, so AI step, boom, we click it, right? So really important about the ManyChat AI is that they allow you a flexible goal right now, right? So GoHighLevel, they only have 2 fixed options, right? Meaning they have the FAQ and the appointment setter, right? But you'll notice that this is a blank thing. So now you can basically set a goal, any goal you want, right? And so I think that's one big key difference between what you can do in ManyChat and then what you can do in GoHighLevel AI right now, right? And then for the channels, you'll notice that you can only do Facebook and Instagram right now, right? And so it doesn't have text message or any of the other text message option in here as well. So that is a deficit, yes. But you do have more flexibility on how you can treat your AI inside of ManyChat, right? So the channel doesn't have SMS, but it does have Facebook and Instagram. So do with that information what you will. So that being said, you can set your goal right here, just like you can in the GoHighLevel side, and then you can set your script, right? So meaning this is basically the flow or the process that you want your bot or your AI to take whenever it's implementing its processes, right? So for example, on the scripting side, right, it's very similar to like the AI appointment setter in GoHighLevel, right? So if you have a specific set of questions or a specific process that you use to set appointments for your business, then you can actually use those processes or use those scripts and implement them in right to basically make sure that the AI is performing the action the way you want it to. So for example, for us in our AI appointment setting process, we have a very specific process that we use for setting appointments, right? And so what we did inside of our AI is we actually just put in our framework for how we set appointments inside the framework, and then now the AI executes exactly according to that framework, and we get qualified booked appointments, which is super sick. And that's actually for this account right here, and it's in the life insurance space, which is arguably one of the hardest spaces to be into, and we're booking appointments all day, and I'm going to show you guys an example of that in just a minute. So, or example of the results that you can possibly get by using this. So that being said, so I talked about the goal, so you put that information right here, so you could say something like, I want you to act as if you a world-class appointment setter for my business. Yeah, and so let's say that's the goal, right? You could have a very big expanded goal. You could input more stuff right here for sure, but that's an example, right? And the script could be like, question 1, question 2. And in the script, you could say something like, make sure acknowledge what they said. What the prospect said, and then ask the first question, right? And then you could have question 1 in here. So that's kind of how you can start laying out this scripting process, right? To get kind of the outcomes you're looking for. So you have the goal, you have the script, right? And then they have some preset stuff ones for you right here to give you some ideas of what to do. So if you clicked on ask for phone or ask for email, suggest best option, offer a product, right? Answer questions. So you could set up the flow yourself, a very basic one, just using these preset ones to give yourself an idea of what you want to do, and then now you can edit these prompts and make them better or more customized based on what you want. So that was useful for the scripting side. And then context. So context, this is the same thing as like the knowledge base or the bot training on the GoHighLevel, right? So context here is you can put in, information about the product, information about the company, information about you, frequently asked questions, all that different stuff right here inside. Now, the only thing with the AI step context is that there's a limitation on how many characters you can put in here. So the limitation, at least as of this video, as I'm shooting right now, is 10,000 characters, which is not a super big amount, but it will get a good bit of FAQs. Like it'll be enough to get results. And I'll show you exactly how we've gotten results with the limitations that are here. My suggestion for ManyChat team, and actually I had a call with them already and suggested this to their faces, but anyway, I suggested that they add in a feature like GoHighLevel where you can just add in the link to like a Google Doc or something where you can give it more knowledge base. We'll see if they implement it, but that being said, that's the limitation here for the context. So I wanted to give that up front, right? Now, what I do like about the flexibility of ManyChat as well is that it's in a flow builder, right? So you can have the AI do something, and then based on what the AI does, you can have it take specific actions, right? So if you need to add a tag, or if you want to fire an automation, or if you want to start like linking extra like layers of automations together, because it can get pretty gnarly, you could do that in ManyChat. Whereas in the GoHighLevel side, it's not as straightforward to be able to implement custom actions like this. So for example, like if I have a successful booked appointment through my AI step, I can have it, fire off an action on my side, on the ManyChat side, and I can do a lot of different stuff with that. I can have it send an email, I can do a lot, right? And so that being said, that is kind of the breakdown between ManyChat and GoHighLevel in terms of the AIs, right? So what I want to do now is I just want to show you an example of an AI appointment setter that we've set up for this exact account that you're watching right here. I'm going to show you one of the conversations that we've gone through, right? So you can see the AI kind of in action, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I want to break down an AI appointment setting process that we have set up, so you can just see how this stuff works and kind of get your brains flowing in terms of what it could look like for your business, right? So we have a post on social media that we sent for this client, right? So it was a comment keyword, right? So someone commented on our post, and then our automation fired to then start this interaction, right? So they hit the first step, and then we get their email right off the bat, right? And so now this email is ported off to their CRM, which is now we're getting some email marketing going, and it's right here directly through chat. As soon as we get it, boom, ready. So she's like, so she gives us the email, and then cool, thank you. Here's the link. We drop the book, right? And then it asks a leading question. So it says, hey, what got you interested in reading my book? And she's like, I've been doing a bit of research into life insurance. How can we use generational wealth as a single mother trying to break generational curses? It's very important for me to learn as much as I can to give my daughter something I didn't have, but my friend sent me a video post a while back, explained it really well. So that's what brought me here, right? Cool. And so you'll notice that we have a little thing here where it says, it says lead magnet AI, right? So this is now our AI process that kicks in right here. And now I'm going to show you how awesome this thing is as it starts to ask questions, right? So it says, hey, I'm Bryce, one of Brandon's top financial specialists. Do you have any experience with life insurance as a tool to grow your wealth? He says, no, I do not. And then you say, okay, got it. What motivated you to look into life insurance as a potential tool now? Any specific challenges or concerns you're trying to address? And she says, I'm currently contributing to a 401k, but as I've been doing my research in life insurance, it sounds like it would be a lot more beneficial to invest into. And I'm just now really learning about it, so I'd like to get as much information as I can. Cool. And then it goes, so this is out of left field, but we're actually looking for a few more motivated people who want to grow, protect, and leverage their assets with the flip system to build tax-free wealth for generations to come. Would you want to get details? She says, yes, please. We say, great. Other than wanting a potential better alternative to your 401k, is there anything else on your mind that brought you to consider life insurance today? Are there any specific concerns or goals you're aiming for? She says, yes, I'd really love to build wealth for my daughter and so on. She's young, so I have time. I'd also like to get a home for us. And says, thanks for sharing that. So if I understand correctly, you're looking for a solution that not only offers potential for better growth in your 401k, but also helps you build long-term wealth for your daughter and achieve the goal of home ownership. Is that sounding about right? She says, yes, correct. And we're like, perfect. Our FIP system could potentially be a great fit for your goals. This system allows you to use life insurance to become your own bank, protect your wealth, and leverage tax-free loans for expenses or investments, including buying back a home. The cool thing is, if you choose not to pay back those loans, they would just be deducted from your death benefit, ensuring your daughter still benefits. Would you like help implementing the strategy? She says yes. Boom. And it's like, awesome. So let's set up a discovery call to go over the process in detail and make sure it's tailored to your situation. Would you be interested in booking a call? She says, yes, please. Boom. Now it says, hey, here's the book to link. We drop a link. Can you confirm the date and time you select so we can confirm our IN2? September 23rd, 4:30, right? So that was just a few days ago, right? And then, perfect. I'll mark that down. We're looking forward to speaking to you on that day. Great. Thank you so much. Right? And so now we have our confirmed appointment from start to finish, and you can see how customized this conversation is, and it's all AI, right? Okay, so here is another example that I want to go through as well from start to finish. So I got this guy's stuff covered, but you notice that he messages in our keyword, right? And then that kicks off our AI. So it's like, hi there, could you please share your best email so we can keep in touch? So you get his email, we get his phone number as well. And it's like, great, thank you. So what specifically made you reach out today? Any particular concerns or goals you're focusing on? He says, want to start leveraging my money like you do. Today was just a day where I felt I had the time to send this message. I think the hardest part is just to do it. My goal is to get an IUL with the money I save and 7% a year, then borrow against it and buy a house. I'm focused on trying to be financially stable in 10 years. So it's like, I understand. Sounds like you're looking to leverage your savings for both growth and stability, aiming to get an IUL to set up, eventually buy a house to be financially stable in 10 years, right? More perfect than I could have stated. It's like, awesome. With our unique policy design, you can leverage your savings and right? Should we help you implement the strategy? He goes, yes, please. And it said, let's set up a discovery call. Would you be interested in booking one? He says, what is a discovery call? How long is it? And details, please. And it's like, a discovery call is a session where we discuss your finances in detail and outline how our strategy can work for you. Usually takes around 30 minutes. Would you like to book a call? He says, do you charge for this? I say, no, there's no charge for the discovery call. It's completely free. Would you like to book the call now? He says, yep, let's do it. Boom, we drop a link. And then, the AI actually follows up with them right here. And then now we get a confirmation of the booking link, right? And he's like, thank you, booked for this time. Looking forward to speaking with them, right? And so now we got our completed flow. So that is example number 2. And so you can see how powerful this can be whenever you actually customize this AI and make it very tuned to your offer and everything like that. So I hope that was useful for you and hope that it was valuable for you to learn more about the conversational AIs that you can set up for your Facebook, Instagram, or your text messages, right? On the GoHighLevel side, there's some pros and cons. On the ManyChat side, there's also some pros and cons. Biggest pro I see with GoHighLevel is the SMS feature and being able to automate that side because, that is a very personalized, one-to-one, more intimate area to make sales in. And so I think if you're in the high-ticket space, you should definitely consider having a text-based GoHighLevel AI conversational, right? And I think that if you're more heavy on Instagram or on social media in terms of your traffic, right? And obviously you can use a blend of GoHighLevel and ManyChat if you'd like, right? But I think if you're more heavy on social media traffic and you get a lot of clients from there, then ManyChat has great flexibility in terms of the different solutions, and it's a little more user interface wise, it's a little more simple to set up on the ManyChat side. But like I said, you won't be able to get the text message automation on the ManyChat side, so that's something that you'll have to consider for everything you've got going on, right? And if you're one of those people that you're like, yeah, Wally, this is cool. I like how you set up this AIs. Can you set it up for me? Yes, we can set that up. So just schedule a call with us by clicking the link below, anything like that. So otherwise, if you are going to set it up yourself, I wish you a lot of luck, and I hope that it helps you with your business. So that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.